Alright guys, got a new project today, something that I want to try making. I'm going to make what they call a key keeper or a key finder, key holder. It's a little U-shaped thing that people put over, like women will put over their purses, that hooks over the edge and holds onto their keys, or you can stick it in your pocket. It'll hook over both sides of your pockets, hold onto your keys. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to take some 3/8 meters of rebar, cheap stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put a leaf on both ends of this, I don't know, probably 4 to 6 inches of steel. Put 2 leaves on it. Before I put the second leaf on it though, I'm going to take some 1/8 inch steel. I'm going to do a couple of loops and put 2 leaves on the ends of that, so we have a little sliding ring inside here that you can hook your regular key ring onto. So that's the plan. Sit back and watch it. I think it's going to turn out to be a pretty cool little project. Nice practice for leaves and bending and multiple parts in a project. That's kind of fun to do too. Alright, to start off, let's go ahead and make this inner ring first. 1/8 inch steel is what I have, cut off about 5 inches long. I'm going to throw a small leaf on both ends. And put this leaf on. Get that end taper down the best you can. You're not working with a whole lot of steel, so you don't have a whole lot to do. Get that flared out. Try to make it have a leaf-like appearance. Texture in there, rough it up a little bit, so it don't look a whole lot like a leaf, but it will once you put a couple of lines in. Hard to tell what's too far and what's not as far as hitting this thing. It's so thin. But we'll do what we can. It'll work. So at this point we have 2 leaves on either end, so what I'm going to do is wrap this around a piece of, I'm going to heat this up of course, and then wrap this around a piece of 1/2 inch stock. So hold tight. Now the biggest problem you're going to have is the amount of heat loss you get very quickly with something like this. So hopefully you can get the job done before it gets too cold. I'm looking for at least 1.5 full wraps. I like to twist the leaf out if I can with this heat. Maybe I'll have to wait till the next one. I don't want to break anything. Alright. Jeez, before I can get the camera to record, I'm already half out of heat here, but I want to rotate these leaves out. Still got to keep that loop closed though. Wind's blowing, heat's leaving. You get the idea where I'm going with this though. I might have to go back and reheat it one more time. So something like that, but I gotta close that loop. I think this one's gonna be good enough. Another loop would have been better, but it'll be good. Again, the key here is that this steel here is closed totally tight, so the actual key ring that they put on this part of it doesn't fall off. So it's not bad at all. All right, we'll move on to the main part. Alright, normal routine leaf, go ahead and upset the end. Once you think you got her upset enough, go ahead and put your tip of your leaf in. Like that, figure out what kind of leaf you want. Put your neck in to the size you want, and then bring the rest back. Like that. It's going to be a big leaf. Alright, we'll start pulling that leaf out a little bit. Go ahead and throw some details in there. That's good. want it too perfect. Then it's gonna look I like it. Go ahead and put some texture in this thing a little bit without messing up our lines we just put in. Do my little edge trick here. Just to make it look more real. Alright, I'm liking that. We'll go ahead and put our little round in it. Put that tip down, and there we have it. Not a bad looking leaf, I'd say. I think it looks good. Alright, now what we need to do is figure out how much of a loop we want. So I think actually I got all that I want there. I'm going to nip this off, turn this into a leaf on the other end. Now, go ahead and leave enough for my leaf. Same basic procedure to find your point. Get yourself your neck. The rest. I'll go ahead and round this off since I've already rounded the other end. Ready. That's about as good a spot as any. Oh, we almost forgot something, didn't we, children? We need to put that ring on before we make that leaf, otherwise we won't get it on. I'm glad you reminded me of that because that was a close call. There we go. Now we can go ahead and make this leaf. Thanks for catching me. That was a close call. Alright, so let's go ahead and widen this leaf out now. Do our edge work. Put a little shape in here. Looking good. I think all we are is a. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a twist in the middle here. It's round, but it's got some detail, so I think it'll help give it more of a tree-like bark after a twist. Put a twist in and a bend, and we'll be back. We're not gonna go for anything major here. We're just gonna twist those forging lines into something a little more organic, I think. Hopefully going for tree bark kind of thing. Alrighty, guys. We got her bent over in half. This part of it floats around, which is really cool. That's where the key ring will actually go to. It's just wide enough to fit over a pocket or over the edge of a purse. I like the leaves. The leaves are, I mean, they look nice. These leaves complement them. I think that's pretty cool. We'll get this thing cleaned up and polished up, and I'll bring it back and you'll see the final product. What you have is a heck of a nice little key. It's a key keeper. I mean, it's a keychain basically. Very nice ornamentation with the twisted leaf at the top. The keys would go there if you needed to, or not if you needed to. What it's designed to do, imagine a purse or a pocket, you flip it over there and it keeps your keys right where you need them to be, either on the inside or the outside. So you wear it on the inside like that. You see it? Yeah. And then you know exactly where your keys are. You're not digging through your purse or your pocket and for your keys over a belt loop, etc. So I like that. It turned out really nice. Very secure. Again, two-part ornamentation. I think that's kind of cool. During the process today, I also created a variation of that, which is just a keychain. It's not one of the key keepers. Same basic concept. Leaf with this twisted. This is just for decoration, right? Little scroll on the back. Keychain. So, a couple of small projects. Good for Christmas gifts, holiday gifts, birthday gifts, and useful and very cool. All right, there's another one. And I got nothing more to say. Enjoy your evening.